Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of WCTV. Today, we're joined by Dolapo, founder of Taideux. She's going to be talking to us about her journey building her business and how technology helped her along the way. Hi, Dolapo. How are you?
Hey, Simi. I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
So lovely having you here today. Could you introduce yourself for the community to the community?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Dolapo. I'm 26 and I am the founder of Taideux. As my day job, I work as a technology advisory senior associate in a consulting firm. And yeah, I decided to start Taideux just out of my own personal interests. And I'm looking forward to this conversation.
Lovely, lovely. So nice to hear from you, and just to hear that you actually have a day job in technology, but you've actually branched out to start your own business. And I think a lot of women in our community want to hear from women who are building their own businesses. So what is Taideux and why the name Taideux actually?
Yeah, sure. So Taideux is a clothing brand made specifically for fuller bust women. And by fuller bust, I mean women who wear a bra size above a double D. I started Taideux because of my own personal frustrations from finding clothes that fit my quite petite, I don't know, frame, but I have a fuller bust, so I wear a 32 double G/H, and I just really struggled. Things when you like try shopping, it would be either like really deep V cut tops or like things that you wouldn't be able to wear a bra with. So I decided to start it out, and Taideux is a combination of my grandmother's name, which is Taiwo, and Do, which is two in French, and she's the person who I inherited my frame from, so it's kind of like it's because of her.
Not having to worry about something not fitting me.
I think it represents like opportunity for women with bigger boobs to wear fun pieces day to day without having the worry of, oh, should I buy a couple of sizes larger just to make sure I fit?
Clothes you don't have to adjust because of your natural body or anything like that. I feel it would definitely tick so many boxes because I've seen some of like the samples out there and they're definitely beautiful designs that I would love to wear.
You mentioned that so Taideux was basically stemmed from a personal problem you had and you wanted to solve that problem for other women that had it. That's interesting. So that made you step out of your day job, and it's really inspiring to see women who have problems and say they're going to fix it. So that's really cool. So you mentioned that you work in technology. So day to day, you have a day job. This isn't the only thing you do for a living. Were there any advantages that kind of based on like the role you do that helped you navigate starting up or building this business?
Yeah, definitely. So in my day job, what I do is I basically like give advice to businesses on how they can use technology to either like make themselves more efficient, increase their profit or like enhance their customer experience. So just in doing that, like I already think from a technology perspective, and I have a like technology focused mindset because I'm always thinking, okay, what tech is there available to make this process easier or to make this thing doable? So, and then in my day job, I do a lot of project management as well because I'm working with different clients, and when we're working with them, it's essentially a project. And I am a qualified project manager as well. So that has really helped me to be able to one, balance my day job and my business, and also just like understand like how to manage the different elements within my business. Because when you're starting out, you're essentially a one-woman show. Well, unless you like have investment from external investors, but I don't. I'm self-funded. So that project management also helped me. And I was already thinking about how can I like start this out using technology available.
So if we focus on the tech bit, you mentioned that you're a project manager.
Yeah.
How did that's just fascinating that you can use like elements of your day role in building a business.
Yeah.
It's really interesting that I hear a lot of future, because they're going to be future founders mentioning that, oh, I don't have the skills, I can't build a business, I'll need someone to be focused on my marketing, someone to be focused on my web design. And it's interesting that you've built all that from the ground up by yourself. And in the early days when you wanted to build or raise awareness of Taideux, how did technology help you do that?
Sure. So So because we're not, so it's a fashion business, and because we're not brick and mortar, technology has played such an important role in my business because I don't have a physical store. So I have an e-commerce store which I'm currently revamping. So it's currently locked, but it should be open soon. And with technology, I've been able to reach people across the world. So using social media, like my Instagram is my main social media platform, and using like Instagram analytics and all of that to be able to reach people, find people that are also interested, and then just like building my website. When I started out, because I have that technology focused mind, I was thinking, okay, what is there available? Because I know I don't have the money to be able to get someone to build it from scratch. So I use Shopify, which is like an e-commerce building platform that can help you like drag and drop things. And it's really, really user friendly. Any beginner can use it, and it's very affordable. So it's like £23 per month. So your initial investment doesn't have to be too much. So technology has definitely helped me, even like gathering email addresses, so that you can have like a customer base that you can then start building a relationship with. There's platforms like MailChimp that are completely free that you can use for that as well.
Thank you, Dolapo. You've shared a lot there actually. And one important point you shared as well was collecting email addresses. So I think you heard a lot of like horror stories about how social media platforms shut down, and a lot of businesses that have built their entire kind of sales cycle around the social media business kind of fall flat or suffer. So it's great that you also have that funnel to have that direct contact point with your customers.
Yeah, definitely, because if you think about it, the social media platforms, they actually don't belong to you. Like your content is on there, but it doesn't really belong to you. So you definitely have to have email addresses as a safety net, because then you can reach out to customers when like Instagram is down, for example. That's happened quite a few times. And if you're planning to launch something on that day, that can be a really big letdown. But if you have the email addresses, then you can directly go to your customers. And you can also see analytics from these email marketing platforms. So you can see who clicks, you can see who opens the emails, and then you can group people into different like audiences. So if you have like a plus size audience, for example, and you have like slimmer people, you don't want to be sending them the same items. So you can also like target different people. It's really awesome, actually.
Awesome. So last few tips for the women out there who have these brilliant ideas of the businesses they want to start, but are wondering or think that their lack of tech skills is going to be a hindrance or not allow them to progress as swiftly, or they will need to like hire a huge team to get anything done. What's your message to them?
So the first thing I would say is just go for it. Like you never know if you try. And I feel like even if Taideux doesn't work out for me, I've learned so much from this experience that I can apply to other areas in my life. And it's just a fulfilling experience to even try out something that you're passionate about. So that's the first thing. Second thing I would say is research. Like there's so many like things out there for small businesses, and like technology platforms for small businesses made especially for us. So just research what is out there for your industry and for what you're trying to do. And another thing that has helped me is podcasts. So I listen to podcasts relevant to business and also the fashion industry. So my favorites are like How I Built This, Shopify Masters, so for the Shopify platform, giving you tips, and things like Founder, Side Hustle School, and so on. And the key thing about podcasts that I really like is that they're usually sponsored by technology platforms within that industry. So they would have like a discount code. So I've used so many discount codes from these podcasts that I get, and also use all the free trials you can. So if you find like, if you hear about a tech platform that is maybe useful for your company, definitely use the free trial first to see whether it works for you before you start subscribing or you pay for something. So those are the tips that I would give.
Thank you so much, Dolapo, for joining us today. We're going to leave the links to Taideux in the description, or here you're going to be able to find out more about where you can find out about what Taideux is up to on their Twitter, their Instagram, and also their website. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.